Red alert! Red alert! Red alert! Calling all ambitious automotive sales and marketing professionals. Here's what you don't know about pre-loved cars could stumble your success in selling cars and vans. Trust me, what you are about to read is so vital to your profession that it will knock the socks off your feet. Don't believe. Truthfully, the message containing in this week's newsletter will expose the naked truth about the used cars market situations. Before you speed ahead, just do a pit stop here. Alright. Hence, do allow me to give you a quick preview on some juicy facts and figures regarding the pre-loved automobiles situations. Okay. Briefly, restrictions on business operating hours removed and opening of international borders brought a positive impact to used cars, resulting in the number of vehicles units demanded between 20% and 30%, thus pushing an increased price between 10% and 15%. Plus, the slow delivery of new car buyers now opt for used cars as they could get them fast. Additionally, due to the pandemic's negative impact, vehicle owners either decided to downgrade from a bigger car to a medium or smaller model. Don't that makes sense now? You can bet your last dollar or ring it is. Without any delay, shall we drive ahead? Thanks. Breaking news. Demand and price of used cars go up. Demand for used cars is on the rise since Malaysia began transitioning to the endemic phase of COVID-19 on April 1 this year. It saw all restrictions on business operating, opening of the country's international borders hours removed, allowing Malaysians to return to a near normal life after almost 2 years of battling the pandemic. Best Vision Motor SDNBHD salesman Faisal Zahari said the move also brought a positive impact to used car dealers as the price of such vehicles went up. On average, the price has increased between 20% and 30% since April, he said when met at the outlet. The 38-year-old said most used car dealers in Johor Bahru enjoyed good business as more people were buying used cars. He said the 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic affected the production of new cars as the automotive industry worldwide faced a shortage of microchips for new vehicles. This resulted in a long wait for buyers to get their new car, between 6 and 12 months, he added. Faisal said this prompted customers, especially first-time car buyers, to go for used cars as they could get these fast provided their loan applications to financial institutions were approved. He also said that existing car owners traded their cars for bigger models, adding that this group made up 50% of the company's customer base. PP Beast Motor Sales Executive Daniel Chung said 2020 and 2021 saw many car owners selling their cars due to the pandemic's negative impact. He said vehicle owners either decided to downgrade from a bigger car to a medium or smaller model during that period, or sold their other cars and retained just one. The market is slowly improving and now the price of used cars has increased between 10% and 15%, said Chung, 28. He said Honda and Toyota remained the top 2 choices of Malaysians buying used cars, while BMW and Volkswagen were sought-after models in the luxury segment. Cars registered from 2015 onwards and clocked an average mileage of 10,000 kilometers or below yearly are selling well. He said the opening of the country's international borders this year also had a positive impact on used car dealers in Johor Bahru. Most of the locals working in Singapore, who were stuck in the Republic when the borders between the two countries were closed, are back in Johor Bahru. We have seen more locals working in Singapore buying cars from us in recent months due to the stronger Singapore dollar, said Chung. Believable. Hope you do. After all is said and done, regarding issues of the demand and price of pre-loved rising, we must be fully aware of its importance. Truly it does affect our nation's economy either in the long or short term. Possible or not. In the meantime, let's us review the critical points. And not to sound like a parrot, allow me to recap these points. Agree or not? As said, lifting of business hours restrictions and the opening of international borders had a positive effect on the used car market. This resulted in a jump in the number of registered vehicles. It has increased between 20% and 30%, thus causing the price increases of such vehicles to rise moderately. If you recall, owing to the slow delivery of new cars, buyers are now opting for used cars as they could get them fast. Additionally, because of the negative effects of the pandemic, vehicle owners either chose to downgrade from a larger car to a second midsize or smaller model. Having read the bulletin, we must then ask ourselves this question: how can we contribute to further boost the sales of pre-loved cars? My simple answer to you is to encourage our current customers to upgrade their vehicles whenever possible. As a parting gift to you, here is an interesting quote by Paul Hollywood. He is an English celebrity chef and television presenter. He says, "I still pinch myself that I have a second-hand Aston Martin DBS Volante, the convertible model of James Bond's car from Quantum of Solace and Casino Royale." End of quote. P.S. Although this is a lengthy sales and marketing automotive newsletter, yet we want to congratulate you for watching and reading this bulletin completely. Since you already read this news, therefore, you now deserve more forthcoming weekly free chapters of the book, How to Handle All Kind of Sales Objections. Plus, we are eager to know which part of this sales and marketing automotive newsletter you learned most. Your feedbacks would help each other to be more proficient. Remember, these sharings will continue in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our author, trainer and consultant's email, josephsung@gmail.com, upon request. Alright, thank you. We hope to meet you again next week. Goodbye and best wishes. From me, yours truly, Madam Sophia, the virtual presenter to CTM Joseph, the 27th of September 2022.